Welcome to my channel. This is I am Vanessa McClam with a new makeup tutorial for the summer. I call this look Summer Blues. If you're new on my channel and you like what you see, click the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell for automatic notifications on new video posts. I took the liberty to link the products I used in the tutorial and list them in the description box with links to some cheap vendors that sell the products on Amazon. Be sure to check those out for your added convenience. Let's get started. First, I'm going to define and contour my eyebrows. I'm using a black pencil for an added boldness to outline the perfect shape. My eyebrows have not been arched in a while, so this is the first step to making my face look flawless and fierce. So I'm lightly shading in the inner brow, tracing upward in the direction of the small hairs, and you can color in heavier toward the middle of the brow for a more transition look from the nose outward. Okay, make sure you're applying the same technique to the other brow so that they appear symmetric. Okay, after I'm satisfied with the shape, I'm using my small angled brush with my matte concealer in NC45 to outline my brow shape and reduce the appearance of unwanted hairs to make my brows pop. If you don't have matte concealer, it's perfectly fine. A less expensive alternative to the matte concealer is the LA Girls Pro Concealer in a shade Toffee or Fawn. That's for my skin complexion. I have a yellow undertone, so you may have to use a different color based on your skin complexion. I'm adding the concealer really heavy at the bottom there because that's where my hairs are that needs to be tweezed. So I'm adding it a little heavier there to reduce the appearance of those hairs. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same to the other side. I'm tracing that brow shape with my concealer. Really kind of packing it in the area where those unwanted hairs are to define that shape. If you have time to tweeze those hairs, do so. But if not, this is an alternative solution. You can use that concealer to get that flawless look. Now I'm going to blend in my concealer. So while you're blending, you want to be careful not to smudge the line. Okay, keep blending until you get that desired look. And make sure you touch it up if you need to. I'm going in and adding more black pencil to define the line. So take your time, blend it, make sure you get it right. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my lids before I add my eyeshadow. I'm using a 24-hour primer by MAC. And the primer reduces any creasing, and it also prolongs the wear. It helps to make the colors pop and look more truer and richer on my brown skin. So I'm going on the lid and also under my eye. Now we're going to apply the concealer to those triangular areas. So this is the part where I kind of find most challenging. My under eye area is so sensitive, so bear with me guys while I get out of the camera. And just make sure you blend it in well. Okay, now I am going to add concealer around my lips to any red area. My skin is naturally a warm tone, so I'm trying to reduce some of that redness by adding the concealer to my lips and around my chin area. Okay, and now we're going to use the color palette. I don't have the name of this palette. I purchased it a long time ago from a hair show, so I couldn't find the name of the brand. So I can't tell you the name of the color. I'm sorry, beautiful. But I'm using a brown shade that's darker than my skin color, just one shade darker. And this is the type of, you want to use a brown that's a shade darker than your skin tone. So I'm blending it with my crease brush. This brush has a small point designed to work perfectly to get the eyeshadow pigmented in the crease. So I would strongly suggest you get yourself a good crease brush when applying the eyeshadow. And you're going to keep applying the color to the crease until you get the desired shade of brown. If you're familiar with the MAC cosmetic line, it's quite identical to the shade Saddle. So maybe you can use that as a reference of color if you already have a neutral palette on hand. You may need to get a darker or lighter transitioning color based on your skin complexion. So I am applying that color to my lower eye as well. Okay, now I'm going to take the blue and add it to my lower lid. I'm using my flat brush to pack this blue color on. I really want to make sure that that color pops against my skin tone. So I am really packing that color on. So there is a crease that marks the line of separation from your lower lid and your upper lid. You can use that as a reference. I'm just adding it to the very lower part of my eyelid. Now I'm taking my crease brush and I'm blending in the colors for a transition look. The colors should look like a fade from one color to the next and not two separate colors. To add to the blend, I'm using a lighter brown there where it says upper lid, and this is one shade lighter than the color I used to the first color that I used in my crease. And this is just basically for a smooth transition into that darker crease color. So I'm going back in and I'm still packing that blue on. You're just going to pack that blue until you get the desired look, and just keep blending until you are happy with that color. Okay, now I'm taking this inner corner color. It's like a golden bronze shimmer color to add to the corners of my eyes to make it pop. It's similar to the color from MAC called Amber Lights. So I'm just using that to kind of make the corners of my eyes pop. Okay, eyes are completed. Now I added my foundation, Studio Scope by MAC, and I contoured my cheeks and highlighted my face. You can check out how I contoured my face in my previous makeup tutorial. Now onto the lips. I'm using a nude matte color from Kat Von D called Bow and Arrow. This shade of nude comes up pretty light against my skin color. Perfect because I'm trying to achieve a pink lip. And you can use a medium brown lip liner to tone it down a bit. Now I'm going in to add my mascara. I'm using CoverGirl Lash Blast, and with probably about 2 to 3 applications, this CoverGirl will definitely fatten those lashes. Okay, so I am now using Peach Stock. It's a nude matte lip color from MAC, and I'm adding it to the inner part of my lips for an ombre look. Now I am using a peach tinted moisturizing gloss called Coral Craze from Maybelline to add a glossy shine. And that's it. I present to you Summer Blues, the perfect look for a day party, date night, or even a night out with the girls. Thank you for tuning in, beautiful. Please like and subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos. Want to see what's going on in my world on a daily basis? Follow me on Instagram at I am Vanessa McClam, no spaces, all one word, to get a glimpse of my life outside of YouTube and for more hair and beauty ideas. For business-related inquiries, you can email me at iamvanessamcclam@gmail.com. I'm always looking for new products to review and small businesses to expose. Have an awesome day, and thanks again for tuning in.